Hey guys, Druid is in its final round of testing before it gets fully released later this quarter. And I just want to talk about the problems I have with it, why I don't think it's going to be a great class, why I'm really actually pissed off about it, and what could be better, what could be changed, what would make it an actually good class. They talk about the core mechanics of Druid and building a meter to transform once full. This is a bad idea. They addressed earlier how they wanted the transformation to feel impactful and closer to an ultimate rather than something that can be triggered constantly. I think this is fundamentally a terrible decision because the whole idea of building alt to be able to use like a super ability in this game, it just doesn't work with Realm. I think I don't like it at all. It feels really bad. It feels clunky. It feels like, well, an ultimate where you just feel underwhelming, and then you feel like a god for a second. And like, yeah, maybe some people will like it, but I really don't like it. And I think the majority of people will not like it. So there's that, but then there's also this thing where they talk about how they experimented with an ability switching system where you could switch between different animal forms more freely, right? Which sounds like a druid, because a druid in concept is somebody who can shapeshift and has like different forms and shit like that. And it's really cool, right? Think of the way World of Warcraft does it. They said, while interesting on paper, it became too complex. It did not feel particularly fun in practice. Now, I'm guessing what they mean by this is by too complex, I'm guessing they mean too much work for them. And why might it feel bad to switch and is not particularly fun in practice? It's because in order to switch forms, it's a whole second of holding down the switch ability button to actually switch stances. And it's like, why? Why not just make it so you just press the button and it switches stance? Why do I need to hold this button down for like 2 whole seconds in order to switch stances? It makes no sense. So this is what we got. Getting into Druid, this is what we got. We have Ninja 2.0. What does my ability do? Well, look at it. What do you think it does? What does that look like? It looks like a ninja star, right? It looks like you just throw a ninja star out. Why even have this in the game? I just throw a ninja star? Okay. And then if we actually read it, it throws a ninja star. Okay. That's what it does. Until you transform. And then you get a few stats and you throw 3 ninja stars. Wow. That is awesome. That is so cool. And this is what all the tiered ones do all the way up. So if I equip a tier 5 one, wow, it's another ninja star. Oh my God, that's so cool. And then I build the ult meter, just keep throwing my ninja star until it's full. And then I transform into a wolf, or a boar, actually. See, the sprite work is actually good. The sprite work is cool. Like, this is a cute little boar. And I throw 3 ninja stars, but mechanically, this shit sucks. They're like, this class is so boring. It's so uninspired. And it has an identity crisis. It's got a wand. It's got leather armor. It's like, what the fuck's going on? And, you know, it being a druid having an identity crisis is like the whole point of the class, right? It's kind of cool. And I do think it's cool that it has a wand and has leather armor. But I'm so upset about the way the ability works and how you have to charge an ultimate. I think they're completely wrong with the ultimate style ability. I think you should be able to swap freely. Because if you can swap freely, this is what you get. You get a crab, and then boom, I switch stances. Again, it takes 2 seconds to switch. Boom, now I'm a dinosaur. Boom, now I'm a mantis. You can shapeshift into 3 different things. That's so cool with one ability. Wow, that's awesome. And it has good sprite work and everything. And look, when I fire, I get extra projectiles. My stats shift just like the way Druid works now, but I get extra projectiles as well. They come out in different patterns, different colors, different shapes and shit. Like, it's cool. It's cool. And this is how Druid should work. It should work just like this. But wait. This isn't a Druid item. This is a priest item. This is called evolutionary records. Why does Druid not work this way? Why did they opt for a more ultimate style ability rather than something like this where I can constantly stay shapeshifted? I can shapeshift into different forms. And it's just fucking awesome. Like, why would we go for Ninja 2.0? I don't get it. It makes no sense to me. The only reason I can think of is that they're just lazy and they don't want to put in the effort of giving each ability 3 forms. Well, you know what? If you don't want to give each ability 3 forms, then make the tiered abilities the same 3 forms all the way throughout. Now it's a little uninspired, it's a little boring, but it'd be better than what we have now, where it's just like, oh, tier 0, I'm a chicken. Tier 5, I'm a boar. It's just Druid being able to shapeshift should be able to shapeshift into multiple forms, I think. In the core of its ability. Now, you can have UTs where you kind of deviate from this, you kind of stray from this a little bit, where you have like a werewolf form, where you just transform into a werewolf. You could have like a duality thing where you have an angel form and a devil form, stuff like that. Like, it could be cool. Could be really cool. You could have something where you transform into 5 different things if you want to go above and beyond with it, where it's like a Horseman of the Apocalypse sort of thing, where it's like I can shapeshift into any of the 4 Horsemen of the Apocalypse. That'd be so fucking cool. That'd be so cool. Ah! There's so much like inspiration and so many ideas for what you can do, shapeshifting into multiple forms rather than just having one form for each ability. But they just totally missed the mark with this. They just completely, like, this is not what Druid is. And it's so sad. It breaks my little heart. It makes me so sad. And it breaks my heart so much that I've thought about protesting in the Nexus when Druid releases. So if you guys would be interested in that, let me know. Let me know in the comments. What are your thoughts on Druid? I don't know if you guys have seen it yet because it's not actually out to the public yet, but it's just out on testing. This is what Druid should be. In its essence, this is what Druid should be. You should be able to shapeshift into 3 different forms, get different stats, get different shot patterns. Like, this shit is so cool. It's so cool. It's so fucking cool. And it breaks my heart. So let me know what you guys think in the comments. Let me know if you think protesting against the way Druid works now is a good idea at all, or if it's going to be a total sham and just a waste of time and effort. But you know what? Deca thinks Druid is a waste of time and effort. They're wrong. I think Deca they don't believe in themselves. I think they don't believe in themselves. They don't think they can do it. They don't understand how hype it would be if they released Druid like this and it worked like this. This shit would be awesome. It would be so cool. But they just need that little push. They need that little, like, oh, you're doing great, kid. I feel like they don't really have that. Like, whenever people talk about Deca, they could be doing better. The servers are shit. There's cheaters running rampant everywhere, which are all valid criticisms. But I think we got to be nice to Deca every now and then. And so I think giving them a nice pat on the back for when they do a good job, it's a good thing. It's healthy. But also giving them a slap on the wrist when they do a bad job is definitely needed as well. And looks like Deca might be getting a slap on the wrist. So hopefully you guys enjoyed. Thank you for watching. Just want to leave this little video showing you where Druid's at, showing you why it's so bad and why it sucks. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.